All right,
Hey, so
we back. Tubathon, Sess Talk Sports.
What up?
Tubathon.
What up? What up?
It's
What
that
up?
1 year Tubathon.
1 year Tubathon. Phone lines is opening. Phone lines are open.
We are
Pop
taking
in,
calls.
holler at 'em.
Wednesday cometh.
Wednesday cometh, coach. What's up, man?
What it do? Playoffs. We talk about playoffs is what up.
I gotta ask this too.
Playoffs.
I gotta
Plays
throw this
off.
out there.
Huh?
So we in the Discord last night.
Yeah.
MJ say the Sess Talks Bet Show got the best theme music coming in. How you feel about your theme music coming in? I need to know which show got the best theme music coming in. MJ say he be rocking. I don't know. I'm rocking on all of them.
I gotta be humble. The show that started it all. Now joining the conversation.
Now joining. Okay.
I gotta be humble about it.
And really, that's the Sess Talk Sports beat.
Right.
That's Sess Talk Sports in general. So now joining has its own beat now.
Okay.
And now joining has a.
So the original, I think that original Sess Talks. I think you.
Oh yeah, that's Sess Talks. That's all Sess right there.
So I gotta be humble. Say how. Yeah, but then we second. CC show second. I
had to break it all up, right? I had to break it all up and give everybody like their own little sound, right? Like, like so they know it's the CC show, so they know it's now joining the conversation. These some of the vitamins that I'm taking 24/7. Kendall L. Man, it's a grind. I'm trying to do this.
So you said you had to chop up the beats. You had to.
Yeah, I wanted to give everybody their own so they know who's coming, when, and where. Like it's the CC show. It's now joining the conversation. Sess is talking bets with MJ number 23. It's time out. With Juju and Sess, like ringside with B and Sess. And we, ringside is more just boxing, and then we also got like Beyond the Ballers, where we looking at like some interviews with some of the fam. So. Wanted all of those things to have their own identity, but all to be on the Sess Talk Sports platform. But it was just funny that I heard them talking about that, and I can see everybody like when I'm doing the shows, like rocking to the different music that's coming on. And I think I tried to do something that was kind of like that reminded me of the co-host for each of the beats. So
okay,
it was funny to kind of just check that out, but we never really talked about it. So. That was some fun, but yeah, some of the vitamins that I'm taking, Kendall, I probably need some vitamins. I probably need to take some vitamins, but I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Yeah, 24/7, 24/7. And if you can't find it, you take Men's Health. Okay, yeah, call them out. Multi, okay.
Yeah, seasonally I take elderberry during the fall.
You gotta get the elderberry.
Yeah. Magnesium for older
magnesium,
fine seasoned gentlemen like me.
Okay, gotta get your echinacea in. You know what I mean? Elderberry, your echinacea.
You're right, echinacea.
That kind of stuff. And it's so funny that I'm like, it's people. She's probably not watching, but I got an ex that like if she heard that coming out of my mouth, would be like, "Who? Not you." It was the time I didn't know how to say water or echinacea or none of that. Like, what do you mean? We are on Coca-Cola and Lay's chips around here. What do you mean?
Yeah. For me, fam, I don't fish. I don't eat pork, chicken, or beef. I just fish and vegetables and things of that nature. And my weakness is sweets. Is a good apple fritter. That's my weakness. An apple fritter. Okay.
Coach be over there like, I need one of them cheese danishes, man.
Right. I used to be Twizzler, but really, if you just want to get to it, like if I just want to splurge, just get me to the fritter.
really?
apple fritter, any like pastry.
That's that big donut.
Yeah,
that's that big boy with the apples on the inside. Okay.
Inside,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. I know the fritter. Okay. Miracle Rider,
not an apple turnover, apple fritter.
Yeah, turnovers is different.
Turnovers
is different. That's turnovers is different.
Okay, CO210 D3 and multi. That's good, Kid Duell.
Okay. Look at that. Look at the fam coming through with choices.
Yeah. And my fish, I know, is grilled or baked. I don't do much fried.
Are you
every now and then you gotta have a fried catfish day. Every now and then.
Little grease drip down your face a little bit.
Right.
Just a little sun. Just make it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Juice on you. That's all.
Just a smidgen of hot sauce and run your blood pressure up.
That's a smidgen. I was never a hot sauce person.
Yeah.
Never a spicy food person.
I prefer halibut, tilapia, whiting, like that. Little cod.
Don't get me started on the tilapia. I don't understand tilapia.
Yeah. Kid Duell was in cookie rehab.
Rehab. Had to kick the habit. Okay, so I gotta ask now, Kendall, if it's not what
type of cookies was it? The soft?
Yeah, which cookie was it? Which cookie was it? Is it home baked? Is it soft batch? What was it?
I had a weakness. I got a weakness for oatmeal raisin. I ain't even gonna lie. That's my.
So oatmeal raisin. Now, do you like it with the icing on it or not?
No, I couldn't.
No icing. No. Okay.
Because growing up, they brought the bootleg brand with the icing, and it was like stale.
You know what other cookies I didn't eat? The little animal cookies with the frosting on or whatever. Yeah, it's like I don't know.
It had what I call the antibiotic strawberry. I never looked like medicine.
It's just like I don't want that. I don't want that.
I know what you're talking about. Now regular animal cookies.
No, wait. Are you talking about animal cookies or animal crackers? Like used to come in a little box with the animals on them. Like original. Okay, that's what I'm talking.
With the string, it had the string.
With the string, had a string on the box, right? It was a circus. Exactly. There we go. Okay. So my cookie is a chocolate chip and pecan cookie.
Okay.
It's that one, and I prefer like homemade. You can't buy them at the store. Ashy Knuckles in the building. What up? Big Wrench in the building. And Ashy got a wrench, y'all. Ashy got a wrench.
If you got a cookie or a sweet, a favorite sweet, put it in the chat. Okay.
Okay, yeah, let me know.
Sweet Tooth Wednesday. We talk about Sweet Tooth Wednesday before we jump off. If it's a cookie, mine is oatmeal raisin. Seth's was pecan and what?
Chocolate chip. Now, I like an oatmeal raisin cookie too, but do you like the crunchy or the soft?
I like the soft.
Chewy. Okay, soft ones. Yeah, me too. It's like I don't understand it. I don't understand.
I can't.
You know what other cookie I didn't understand? That windmill one, but just that one.
I don't know
if that's an almond or what. Right, it is just that one, and it's sometimes in the windmill cookie. That was my daddy's favorite cookie, and I thought he got them cookies all the time just because he knew I wouldn't eat them up.
How about the expensive ones used to be in the tin can?
Okay, soft, no ice. Okay, expensive tin can.
Like butter.
Listen, my grandma, that was a Christmas gift every year. My granny knew that was like no tilapia, farm raised. Ooh.
Okay.
My cookie is soft oatmeal cookies. Okay. Fam is for the soft oatmeal cookies. I was gonna ask about the tilapia because I didn't hear about tilapia until I got grown. So it's like I don't know.
Need the wild card.
I'm hoping my Lynx can pull it through tonight, but I don't know. Phoenix really might fight back hard. Sam R. That's a hot take. I
feel like it's over now. I don't feel like nobody will see that third game.
Yeah, it's over now. Luther Vandross.
Yeah, it's over now.
You treated me so bad. You understand? Right. It's over now. It's all over, baby. Ain't that what they say? Yeah, it's all over.
Over, baby.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up, round this mud.
Video music.
All over.
Hot tracks. Cookie cream, ice cream is my week. Okay, RE, I hear you.
Here we go. Russell Evans ice cream.
RE in the chat.
You only bring facts to the chat.
Appreciate you, RE. Been riding with us, man. I appreciate your insights and your shares for real. Just want to let you know that.
Only bring facts to the chat. Do you got an ice cream, Coach? Do you do ice cream?
Do I get ice cream? No. See, I eat oat milk like ice cream and stuff like that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
non-dairy.
You got a popsicle? You got a popsicle?
Now, growing up, it was the creamsicle.
The orange one.
Orange one. That was my favorite.
Creamsicle. That was a bad mug right there. That was a bad mug right there.
And and then it was a thing on the ice cream.
The red, white, and blue. The red, white, and blue. The bomb pop. Come on,
bomb pop. Yeah, the bomb pop.
I knew what was coming. It was either an ice cream sandwich or bomb pop. Right. I wasn't too much into the push-ups. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't like the ice cream sandwich because outside it sticks to your fingers and you got to go.
I don't know.
The whole.
Well, no, it wasn't. So the ice cream sandwich was okay, but they had this thing called It's It. Oh man, they had a little thing called It's It. It was something else.
Okay.
It was something else. But if I had to just get an ice cream, probably butter pecan. Sometimes a good French vanilla, but it got to be yellow. See, that's the only way I know it's French. This I don't know. Got to be the yellow French vanilla.
Okay, it's a Chicago PD night for Jeffrey.
We got going. Welcome to HDI TV. Let me tell y'all something. Welcome to HDI TV. If y'all not following, welcome to HDI TV. I don't know what y'all waiting.
I subscribed last night.
HDI TV. Them 2 o'clock lives go crazy. Hey, welcome to HDI TV and the family that's around. Welcome that I've been introduced to. Listen, let me tell y'all something. They talking real hoops over there. They giving it to you straight, no chaser. And the support has been so real, fam. I appreciate you. Make sure y'all get over there and follow. Welcome to HDI TV. Giving the info we need. We like, who are you? 3P loading. Let's go around this mug. No,
Jeffrey, have a good day, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey in the building. What's good? New TV shows I usually watch. Okay, Chicago Police, Chicago Med, Chicago Fire. I really like when they do the cross shows, when they do the cross story across the show.
Yeah.
Sometimes they even end up in like SVU, Jeffrey. So it's a good lineup you like. I like them too. I watch them on record though. I watch them on record, but them is all good ones right there. That's an NBC type of night right there, Jeffrey. I can dig it. Exactly. The Italian ice with the wood scoop spoon.
Yeah.
Whew. We talking wood scoop spoons. Here we go.
Yeah.
We started off with cookies. Put your favorite cookie, favorite dessert in the chat, Coach. What we got today?
Which WNBA coach will be on the Street Friday? Well, okay, we'll get to it. Let's talk about it. Here we go. So we talking about sweets. We talk about playoffs. And playoffs, that means somebody's gonna be playing and somebody gonna be off to next season.
Correct. Somebody's gonna be off. So 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Somebody gonna be off. Cassie, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Cassie. What's good, fam?
So here we go. We got a story about it. You want to see it? Here we go. On Sunday, our playoffs started Sunday. On Sunday, September 22nd, we're living a dream to get into the playoffs against Liberty. Liberty, they want to be free to get to the championship, but they got to go through the Aces. We'll get to that. I'm jumping ahead of myself. That was the first round game, and from Sunday, they won that 83-69, and they led 1-0. And we're just backtracking, so we'll get all caught up to last night. Indiana Fever, Connecticut Sun was rising, and they had a cure for that fever in that first game. 93-69, Connecticut Sun. They're leading 1-0. That game was played, of course, as you already said, as Auntie says, mentioned, the first 2 games are played at the top seed. So if you're about that life to be the best, you got to beat the best, and that's what they're saying. Here we go. Phoenix Mercury. They got lost in the solar system, and the Lynx came out biting and fighting. 102-95. And here's the thing. There's no moral victories, but that score is not indicative that Phoenix was 23 points down in that game and ran out of I don't know. I get yeah. So that, of course, was played in Minnesota because Minnesota was the top league. Minnesota, you got the Seattle Clunky Storm, 67. And we'll jump to tomorrow. I will save my punchline for the next setup. Las Vegas Aces, 78, and that is played in the Michelob Ultra. Is that the only place that has like a beverage named after it in the whole WNBA? Is that the only arena?
That's the only one I can think of. That's a good question.
I think that is. I think that's the only arena.
Y'all let us know in the chat.
Has a beverage name in front of it. Okay. So here we go. Any mentions before we jump to tomorrow to last night's games? Anything?
from that first?
No, I would be showing fraud. Y'all know I didn't see none of these games. I watched them all on.
That's right. I forgot you jumped on that.
I watched them all after. So I would be showing fraud if I tried to speak on any of them from the beginning. The one that shocked me was Atlanta. I expected Atlanta to show better. Everything else went exactly the way I expected it to go. I told you about Connecticut and that defense and what their pride was going to be like on Indiana. That's probably about all I got to say. I'll be showing fraud though. I didn't watch them games, y'all. I didn't see it. Not in real time.
Right. Eagle Brothers.
Eagle Brothers, let me tell you something, man. I appreciate you showing up and even like standing on business. We appreciate that. Yeah, it was a good win last night for us. Thank you for wishing us well in the playoffs. You guys are actually not that far off, I don't think. And I'm making jokes and clunky and all of that. Like, y'all are top heavy. Y'all need to make up y'all need to decide who's going to be what. And then go, you know, and then just go from there. Like Jewel looked off, Jordan Horston, y'all. I don't know what y'all want to do there. You got Gabby. Are you bringing Gabby back? Like, this is an identity needs to be established in Seattle. And I thought Sue Bird, you know, I think Sue Bird will help with that. But I think you guys need to hold on to the youth in Nika Mule. You need to make sure that you hold on to Ezzy. I think they need to hold on to Horston. I think they need to hold on to Jewel. I think they need to hold on to Gabby. And I think you put a Skylar with that and then figure everything out. I was thinking about that, and I would like NECA maybe in Chicago for a year. And then just go run the league. NECA, come be the vet in Chicago for me. I think NECA Gwumike can help Teaspoon. I think NECA can help the vets. I mean, the vets that are there, and as well, they won't be rookies anymore. My second year player. So the Storm just never had control over the series. Shout out to Las Vegas for controlling the pace of the game. Hey, remember I was having a conversation with y'all, and I don't remember what show it was on, but everybody was like, Auntie, if you had one point guard for one game to go get it done, and I told y'all my point guard, Chelsea Gray, would be my choice. I was like, Courtney, don't knock on them. No knock on them. But when it's time to be the point guard, it's only one in this league, y'all. It's only one in this league. Her name Chelsea Gray. Period. Ryan Howard didn't really step up to me. Come on. Alicia came out balling in the bench, but Ryan, who are you? Where are you? It's Alicia Gray team. I keep telling y'all. NECA would be great for the Sky. I think so too. But yeah, who are you? Ryan Howard, like, you got to show and prove. I think Seattle could benefit from addition by subtraction. Too many guards. Yeah, Kendall. Exactly. In Cancun, we will be having daily meetings at the spot each week to figure this out. And let me be clear. You guys actually earned a trip to Galveston. Some of these teams I'm sending, to Cancun. 1, 2, 3 Cancun for Seattle. And some of them I'm sending to Galveston, Kendall. They going down to Galveston.
And it's a storm, man, coming.
That guard energy to the sky. Yeah, it's a storm coming. Yes, it is.
Yeah, hurricane coming.
Woo!
Literally, for real.
Yeah, and to all the fam that's like in that area, or maybe lurking, preparing and lurking, board up windows, chopping down branches, some of the stuff that I learned that y'all have to do, like to prepare, make sure y'all got y'all water and all of that stuff. Make sure y'all good.
I said I'm on a show. No, I'm just playing. All right, so here we go. We're going to talk about last night's game. The dream has come to an end. The dream is over in the playoffs in the first round. Liberty are still free to play in the semifinals. Score was 91-82. Dream came up short. Great push. You saw adjustments made. You saw shots falling better. You saw the ball movement better with the Dream. Liberty woke up the talent, the skill set in Jonquel King, and she started posting them up. They played smart. They had mismatches. So that's what happened. That was first round. That was played in Barclays, New York. In New York. Concrete jungle, right? Seattle Storm. The Storm is over now. Okay, until next season. Las Vegas Aces calm the Storm, the Clunkies. 83-76. Great back and forth. And they kind of went cold in that last 3 minutes of the fourth quarter for the Storm that was closed out in Las Vegas. Let's see here, jumping in the chat. I'm going to jump in here in the chat. This upcoming draft is crucial for the Sky. Yes. And Sam, so what do you think should be they get out of the draft? Sam, let us know. Okay.
My bad. I was saying too, to all the fam that's in the hurricane area, y'all stay safe. Make sure you get prepared. Get the stuff you need. Sorry about that. Coach, you got to take some of these calls, though. Some of these calls are just like.
Oh, for sure. We still live. Life still life here.
Absolutely.
I think Howard is getting her U-Haul ready. She will be moved on draft day. Think Ron Howard is out of there. It's an interesting take. I know.
Y'all seen Tombstone? That movie Tombstone? Yeah. Listen, if you seen Tombstone, you know what I'm talking about. Well, bye. well, bye. If you're going, get on then. Listen, it's at least a great team. Make room for Big Foe to come home. Make room for Fago Fagan to come home. You don't want to be there. You don't want to be there. What they were able to do right now. Well, bye. Bye then. Right. Bye.
First and foremost, Atlanta needs a new coach. What is some coaching prospects for Atlanta? Auntie says.
I have no idea, Coach. This is a great question because I keep looking around. Sometimes you look around.
Looking around.
I gotta watch the stuff I say with you because I know you're going straight to the jukebox. Listen, NBA, you can look around and you're like, Brian Shaw didn't get a chance. Where's Mark Jackson?
Right.
When I look around when we were just having this conversation and it was Juju. We were talking about like who are those coaches? And so is it Coquise Washington? Is it assistants that are in other spots? I feel like we need a shot of new energy. Like, where's that new young coach? I'm looking for like the Sean McVay of the WNBA. Like, who's that new coach that's going to come with that fresh perspective, that understanding the balance between being a player's coach, but also being able to be kind of firm and understanding that you kind of are setting a standard and implementing the system and all of that. Like, who are those young coaches? I don't know any young hot coaches, and I really don't know any young hot women coaches.
Right.
That's out there. Chat, tell me. I don't know if it's AAU coaches. How does that work? Where do these?
I think that's a great point because you have a wave and a different culture of young players coming in, and you need coaches that can relate and have a balance, like you already said.
What's that coaching tree?
So I feel like she's an assistant coach at the college level, but I feel like a Khadijah Sessions will be effective as a coach of the WNBA.
There you go. Now I could have said Khadijah Sessions. Well, I specifically didn't say Khadijah Sessions.
I know, but the reason why
I'm trying to keep Khadijah tucked away in Columbia till Big Trip gone. And then here you go. Khadijah out here. Nobody was talking about Khadijah, coach. Nobody.
She's played.
You went all the way down Columbia. Now
she's played on all levels.
I gave you a name to start with. I said Coquise Washington. I pushed that right out there. You skip right on Coquise, and here you go down Columbia, messing with Khadijah. Khadijah fine. Let us have
We know Candace Parker doesn't have any. We know Candace Parker doesn't have any interest in coaching. So,
Coach, I mean, but all jokes aside, I'm joking with you, but like Khadijah Sessions, from what I saw, everything out of Khadijah Sessions says like outstanding young coach, Exactly. That's why I would be an outstanding coach at the college or WNBA level. I really love what you said about especially at the WNBA level, with how you were talking about this new wave of player that's coming in and how you connect. I think Khadijah Sessions has the energy, the want to. That's what I see most about her. The want to.
Right.
I mean that's a great pull. I'm trying to keep Khadijah tucked away till Big Drip is done.
It's a different generation, man. You don't gotta cuss somebody out. You don't gotta be foot on their neck or foot on their back. You just you draw the line in a respectful way, respect who they are. Because like 9 times out of 10, they probably got a bigger bank account than I would ever imagine.
And they probably know more cuss words. They probably know more cuss words than you too. Like,
right.
I don't know. They're like,
they'll
cuss you out back. You know what I mean? And it'll be all in letters, and you won't even know what they say.
I'm really looking forward to see a new style, a new type, because I am getting tired. Like Cheryl Reeve, yes, you're great, but there comes a point where you pass the torch on to the next up and coming. So Cheryl Reeves has a great system. I think you learn from that. I think what she does translates through a lot of generations. But remember, it's not the message, it's the method.
Mm-hmm.
So some
and I want to say this too, Coach. I would the entire South Carolina probably coaching staff, like Dawn Staley, and I was gonna get to that. Like now we have to kind of start seeing like coaching trees in women's hoops, and what do those coaching trees look like? And I know I think Miss D at Suite 201 is saying Simone Augustus also probably a great young coach to be able to move to the W. Some of the talent you want to kind of keep at the college level as well, but Ty Young. I think that might be another good one too. Kendall L. Katie Smith on the Lynx coaching staff. Yep, give her a chance. I'm gonna throw a name out here, and don't beat me up in the chat. I want to know Kelly Harper.
I think she's a good coach. I think it was just a tough situation. It's hard to come behind a legendary coach in SEC to stack the way it is, and then you rebuild it. I think she came behind Holly Warwick that kind of sort of did her job, didn't. So she was her thing is her position was already under fire based on what happened before she took that job. So
you had Rakia and Jordan.
I get it, but it had nothing to here's the thing. Sometimes again when the bar is so high, they are not.
You talking about the Pat Summit bar?
They are not Pat. They are who they are, and sometimes you don't get what I call realistic lenses.
Mm-hmm.
You got to look at the coach for who they are. So for who she is and what she brought, I think she was success, and that's not no moral victory. She was successful because she did it as Harper, not as Pat. She will never be Pat Summit. Just because you come from somebody, you're still who you are and still do it the way you do it with your personality and with your twist. Mm-hmm. So it's like some high school. Think about some high school jobs where you come from. There's probably some high school jobs you wouldn't touch just because of the unrealistic expectation. I wouldn't touch right away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, but when you have a love for your alma mater, she stepped into that knowing probably what the consequences possibly could be. I'm sure she did.
Okay. I see some other names popping out. AT Beats, Coach Ivy from Notre Dame. I don't think, for me, Coach Ivy is still building something really, really special at Notre Dame. And Coach Ivy has been at Notre Dame so long. Like Coach Ivy is like the walking standard of what winning at Notre Dame has kind of been for what they've given at Notre Dame. So I don't know that Coach Ivy wants to leave Notre Dame right away. And I want Coach Ivy to at least finish with Hannah. Miller put the knife in Kelly. SEC chip would have saved her job. I thought the way that they showed up in the tournament in March saved her job, but once they went out, it was like, no, Auntie, she got to go. Tamika Reed, okay, working herself into coaching the Dub.
Tamika Reed,
work she did for HBCU and Jackson State deserves a look to go straight from HBCU to WNBA or HBCU to like a D1 type school. Revenge series. Revenge series. We're here for it. Can't wait for it to kick off. What day do it start? We'll be there. We're there. We're here for that.
So let's go back. So let's go back from last night's games. You have any takes The dream. They're woke now. They're out of their dream, and the dream is over. And the Liberty are living another day into the semis to meet the Las Vegas Aces, who calmed the storm and sent the clunkiness home. The storm is over now until next season. So, you have any takeaways from last night's games?
See you Sunday. See you Sunday. See you Sunday. No, I'm playing. Last night's games was it was a movie last night. Had fun. Dream. Alicia needs some help. But again, if they would have been able to if they'd have been able to play in Atlanta, I think they could have got a game. But the way it was set up, like they had to play perfect basketball to be able to win. Lesson learned. I think it's some good, a lot of good that they're going to be able to bring from this season, because I didn't even see him. I didn't even see him really getting back into the conversation about this thing. So some lessons learned. I think that there's some changes in coaching that needs to be made, and some different personnel that needs to be brought in. But I think the Dream will be back next season. And Ryan Howard just has to figure out, like, are you a dog or not? Are you a dog or not? And are you gonna be hurt, or are you gonna be, kind of in the shadows? And you need a player for both, for both of those spots. But I just need to know: are you Michael Jordan? Or are you Scottie Pippen? Figure it out and let me know, and we can go from there. The New York Liberty defense was really good last night. New York's playing some very good basketball right now. I got Breanna Stewart's on a mission. We'll see you Sunday. Like I said, Chicago Sky didn't make it. Las Vegas Aces was my first choice. Breanna Stewart being able to win one for the crib was my second choice. But we'll see you Sunday, and we'll settle it then. The point guard's ready, and my 22 is loaded. So
5-game series. What do you think this prediction of how the series go? 3-2.
I'm probably being biased. And probably because I'm fresh off watching the Point Guard documentary. Maybe we give them a game. I mean, we were about to sweep New York last year. We were sweeping New York last year, and then they got hurt, right?
Right.
Okay, so my broom's still out.
Okay.
My broom is still out. We shall see.
I mean, I think it's fitting.
This is why we watch. This is why we watch. I wish that this was the finals. I wish that it was for everything.
Yeah, the seeds.
This was for everything.
Way the seeding fell.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. New York is better this year than last year. Are they?
Okay.
Are they? I don't know. Because I would have been more like, maybe New York if Johannes was back. Sabrina, she wasn't even confident enough to defend her 3-point title this year. So, and I know she just had a good game. We'll see.
Jury's out on Sabrina.
We shall see. I know one thing: the jury's not out on A'ja Wilson. I know that. I know we got that. And the thing that I know from last year is when A'ja went A'ja, and I love Stewie. Stewie didn't want no part of A'ja. She didn't want none of that. She didn't want none of that work. She didn't want none of that work. Like, none of that work. Y'all go back and watch the series. I'm not making it up. When A'ja went A'ja, everybody backed up. John Quill, John King. She got the fouling and making sure she was off the floor.
She saw the beast in her eyes. She said, "Who are you?"
Mother? Listen, like I said, I feel like we are the 1988 Lakers. If you don't know who they were, go back and check them out. Just enough to get it done, and then we'll fix this thing up. No more die. What is good, fam? What is good? Appreciate you pulling up. Y'all run them likes up. If y'all not following KBAF on YouTube, Facebook, every place that he is at, please make sure y'all give him a follow. Aces versus New York should be an easy game for the Dub to promote and get some great views with those two greats. But the Dub front office will find a way to fumble that bag. Eagles brother 92, they're gonna fumble it. I got Aces winning in 5. Tiffany Hayes is gonna give those New York role players problems.
So it's gonna go 5 games. Okay.
Welcome to HDI TV. I don't even want thinking about Tiffany Hayes. See you on Sunday.
That's basketball and football, man.
Tiffany Hayes. Tiffany Hayes is a problem off the bench, and name me their solution off their bench. I wasn't even gonna go there. I wasn't even gonna go there. I was trying to just leave about mother, but.
And is your Lamar playing this Sunday? Lamar?
I think I don't know Lamar. I'm still riding the high from Lamar, putting a whooping on them Cowboys. Are we on?
What was it like 44-10 or 19 or something? What was that?
Too much to too little.
Too little.
Too much to too little. It wasn't a blowout. We only beat them by 3.
Okay.
But did we play this weekend? Yeah, we got the Ravens. We got the Ravens. We got Josh Nim. We got Josh Nim this weekend. So that'll be a fun ass game anyway. The Bills Ravens is always a fun game. The Bills, I kept trying to be a Bills fan. It's just like they don't want to win. I don't know. The more I try to be like, hey, they could be a sleeper, the more they're like, we're gonna do stuff to just, I guess, kind of like sabotage their own opportunity to try to win. But also, if Stewie does the nonsense she did in last night's game, New York in trouble.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You don't know.
Wait. What did I miss? What did Stewie do? What am I not remembering?
Put it.
Yes, called OT from the start. Tiffany Hayes, people, she's that girl, 6 woman. Shh, Jojo.
Liberty and the Aces. You need a healthy
the godmother and the mother
to go along with that. To top it off. I mean, your main, you know who your main players, but playoffs is not about your top players. Players is about all your supporting cast doing what they need to do to get your team over there. So your top players are expected to do what they do. So, it's
I don't know, because last year it was about Asia. When they got time to get that thing done, it was about Asia. It was about Asia and Chelsea.
I mean, with Liberty,
they main players.
With Liberty, you see how important Hamilton is to what they do.
And I see Juju over here saying Leone. I know Juju is saying something about Phoebe, right?
Yeah.
You saying I don't even. All I got to know is that Juju is talking, and I know Juju said something about Phoebe and Tiffany. Shh, about Tiffany. Lamar needs winners on his team. Humphrey celebrating after he almost cost him the game. Welcome to HDI TV. We got to talk because, and then it seemed like some of these players early in the season, they always hurt late in the season. I don't know. He needs somebody to be able to ride all the way out.
Shakira.
Just unraveled. Stewie was a no-show last year. Oh, you calling Stewie just a total no-show much?
Wow.
Really? No-show or just didn't want no parts of Asia? It's hard to show up for Asia. I hope Shakira can stay healthy. I always felt Shakira was a dog. Stewie wasn't good last night. 13 points on 16 shots. Sabrina carried and JJ did well. But here's the thing, Teddy. And look, even
Teddy jam. Teddy's jam for me. Yeah.
It ain't over. It ain't over. The party's not over. Jam. I ain't got time. I'm gonna fool with you.
Oh, jam.
No, sorry. I ain't sorry with you. But you never know where these conversations are going. She was concert dates. That's if she was concert dates. She was like, oh, not a concert date. Like Stewie's available on 212. But not the concert dates. I remember Asia putting Stewie under seatbelt watch.
Oh, damn.
And then, now, most people seatbelt just click. That Dejanay Carrington, it got a double click to it. You know, as you see her, click, and then she clicked that thing, click. It's a double click on that motherfucker.
That's a double Dutch bus.
Shout out DJ Carrington, most improved player. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah. Asia put Stewie under seatbelt watch. Had her under lock and key. I don't know. Charisma Osborne. Okay, let's go. What you got, Coach?
All right, so here we go. Phoenix Mercury rookie Charisma Osborne was available for selection versus Minnesota Lynx for the first time in 3 months since suffering a serious lower left leg injury. And even though she didn't end up playing, her health status is now up in the air once again. So Charisma Osborne could be a budding star, really. But if she can get through these health concerns, I think she could be a significant to somebody's roster. But we don't know where her health status is at. I just wanted to mark that out. That also Phoenix is missing that piece, that skill set there in Charisma Osborne.
This is no knock on Charisma. I'm wishing Charisma a speedy recovery, healthy career. Definitely will be able to make an impact on somebody's team for sure, if they can get healthy. But Phoenix, who are you? Who are you, Phoenix? Who are you? I mean, I don't even know if they know, Coach. Like, is BG the tallest player in the league
right now?
Yeah.
Is anybody taller than? Is it what about the Yuri Lee or whatever? Yuri?
Okay. I should say, is BG the tallest person playing right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Playing right now. Let me clear it up.
Okay, clear it up.
What in the hell? What in the hell going on there? What in the hell is going on there? Like, Brittany Griner, Nina Trossi, Kalia Copper. Are we saying that they don't work together? I don't know. They're showing fraud. I don't know. CC needs to up her game today and stop trying to shoot. She's having a bad day and focus on assist, steals, and rebounds. Yeah, for Indiana to be successful, they need for CC to stay within the game and finding that the logo 3 within the game, if it comes. But yeah, definitely facilitate. Anyway, the league doesn't try their hardest to get a fever home playoff game. Son got to be ready. Oh well, Teddy. Now we talking about something else. Chinese player. Yeah, you talking about Lee, but Lee ain't playing right now. White Wolf. Thank you.
We talking about playing. Ooh, jam. Thank you, Teddy.
Yeah, for me, like, I don't understand. And I know somebody made the point yesterday, like, BG is way, way slower than they were earlier in their career. And so it's laboring some. But I just feel like you should be able to especially in the playoffs, like when it slows down into this half-court game, that they should be able to have some veteran craftiness to be able to kind of dominate some games. And they can look up and be at the crib. They can look up and be at the crib. To me, I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know that Charisma Osborne could have fixed that. Right. Now I'm saying, and now that I'm talking through it, Charisma Osborne, if you get healthy, I don't know if that's where you want to be. Like, you could be a budding star somewhere else. I know they gave you a chance, but maybe that ain't where to sign up for. I don't know. BG's not playing with enough effort for you. Is it effort, or and if it's effort, then take your ass home. Because effort is want to, right? Unless you hurt, efforts want to. Like, you have to want to. And if you don't want to anymore, Pops, it's okay to say I don't want to anymore and go home and be with the kids. Like, your legacy is what it is. Like, you define that pretty much. Nothing that you do here in the next season or two changes legacy to me. See, welcome to HDI TV. Gonna get it. Come on, we can get a conversation started. No dog. No DOG, baby. No DOG. We can talk about it. But always got this persona like you got a dog. Like, but come on. We don't even believe you. Rasheen Beats. What's good, fam? Appreciate y'all pulling up. Hit that like button now. Run them up. If you ain't gonna get it on, take your dead ass home.
Harold Williams.
You know what I mean? Gotta take it on home, man. Take it home. What it do? Bree Wayne in the building, the bot. What's happening?
Dude.
I see you got him up there. And I told y'all that seat was on fire.
You ready? Here we go. Here we go. We got a story about
it was on fire.
We got a story about it. Here we go. Nate.
Nate, what up, Nate? Afternoon. What's happening?
All right. Because I'm saying bye-bye. Veteran head coach Kirk Miller and the Los Angeles Sparks mutually agree to part ways, the team announced on yesterday. Even though I hate to leave you.
Okay, so at the beginning of the song, he said "young baby" or not, "young baby" or "dumb baby." It was a question for ages. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember?
I hope it's young baby, not dumb baby.
It was like dumb baby. He said young baby. It was like y'all listening too hard. Just get to the rest of the song.
Right.
Kirk Miller. Listen, Kirk Miller. I told y'all Kirk Miller's seat was on fire. I told y'all seat was on fire. I tell you, wasn't nothing around him. Nobody was sitting around him. I don't know how many episodes back on Now Joining the Conversation. Me and Coach had a conversation about coaches that was in trouble.
Yep.
Number one.
Trouble.
Mismanagement. I told you it was nothing but mismanagement going on there. Mismanaged Jaya Cook. Mismanaged the starter, Rickea Jackson. And the Los Angeles Sparks, right, are connected to, for all intents and purposes, the Los Angeles Lakers, which is one of the most historic franchises in NBA history. The Sparks got to catch up or they're going to get left behind, Coach. This talent coming in here, these organizations, Las Vegas taking off. Las Vegas go get 3-4 of these things. Houston got 4 of these things. LA, when was the last time y'all won? Chicago's coming along. Y'all got these two rookie cornerstones that y'all were able to bring in that y'all need to build around. His office still had pictures of his kids on the wall. Munch. Sparks better thank him for getting Paige buckets. We'll see if Paige gets there.
Sometimes maybe you come in doing that. That's what your assignment was.
Mutually. No, I don't think that was his assignment. But I think much like I think Kirk Miller came to coach a very different team. Then I don't know that he came there to be the coach of Rickea Jackson and Cam Green. Right? Because even for the longest time, they were talking about having Camilla and Cam together. Right? For the longest time, they were talking as if LA was going to take Camilla. So I don't know that Kirk ever really connected with the women that he has on the team. Like I never saw that like, ooh, they'll run through the wall for Kirk.
Because they didn't win the close games. They produced. So you got to have a connection to get over there. I'm not like you said, we don't want to put jackets on somebody, but it was a very questionable job.
I'm putting jackets. I'm putting that jacket on him. Mismanagement. I'm putting that jacket on him.
If your heart wasn't in it, why didn't you tell me so?
Hey, why didn't you tell me so? If your heart ain't in it, if your heart wasn't in it,
Yeah. So I don't know.
If your heart wasn't in it, hey, I'd have gone long ago. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I'd have gone long ago.
Yeah.
I'd have gone long ago. So if your heart wasn't in it, that's all I'm saying.
So the thing is, you could have had Cam and Rickea out on the floor at the same time and better results earlier in the season. So that's what boggled my mind, fam. That's what threw me off. Like and they would have complemented each other because it's 2 different positions. It's not like it was the same position. It was 2 different skill sets.
Hey, Teddy, and so it wasn't even just the game that they blew against Dallas in the 4th was crazy. The 2 games that they won against the defending champs was crazy. And it was like you can beat the defending champs and lose it all to Dallas. It was like, now you got me on songs now. They found love on the 2-way street and just lost it on the lonely highway, Coach. I think that's what happened here. They
lost it on the Kirk Miller's highway.
They lost it on the lonely highway. You hear me? It was like, they got on the Kirk highway. They went highway.
Yeah, they lost it on the Kirk Miller highway. Okay.
They picked Camilla. Throughout the draft, they were saying she was going number 2. Throughout the draft, they were saying she was going number 2. I agree with that much. At first, I was like, man, Camilla should have went 2. But now I think that Camila ended up right where Camila needed to be. Camila Cardoso being mismanaged by Kurt Miller for her first season would have been terrible. Would have been terrible. Would have been absolutely terrible. And I know the losing that took place in Chicago was absolutely terrible as well for Camila. But to be mismanaged, oh shit, no. She ended up right. Camila ended up right where she was supposed to be. Sometimes, like they say, God got a plan. She ended up right where she was supposed to be. Dallas actually has the highest odds to get number one because of the swap rights. We pushed them at 44.5. That's why everyone believes Paige is going to Dallas. Paige, hold on the NIL deal for Unrivaled and go back to school if you need to. Kurt wasn't the right fit and he seemed out of touch. How you don't play Zio or Rakia together? That's your future with Brink. Yeah, it was clear. It was clear that Kurt had some other plans and he had some other focuses. And now I think he'll be able to now, kind of focus on some of those things. And I think LA is still a good place. LA, the city, the community is still a good place for the stuff he wants to focus on and build out. So, there's that.
Look at here. Look at here. Look at here.
A1K. Boy, look at here. That was it. Look at here. Boy, look at here. You hear me?
Agent Wilson.
Let's go.
Mother of the Las Vegas Aces unanimously won the WNBA's Player of the Year, nabbing that same honor from the Associated Press. She's the first unanimous Kia WNBA MVP since the Houston Comets. Cynthia Cooper nabbed the title in the league's inaugural 1997 season. I put her side by side with last year's forced upon MVP. Should have been 2 consecutive years if you ask me. So that's why I put that picture like that on purpose. Back to you, Auntie.
There's nothing there. I mean, it's just not enough words to say. I remember I said, jealous of who? For what? Jealous of who? For what? That's A1K right there. That's A1K. Different. Speech is different. Everything about Asia is different. Everything about Asia is different. Even the way she got her NBA man following her around and checking and showing up at these games. Y'all better watch Asia. Y'all better watch Asia. Okay. Y'all see Bam. While y'all talking about the Bam juice, Bam wide open. Bam wide open at every WNBA thing he can be at. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm so proud of Asia. And really it's just the beginning. You watch the Phoenix first Lynx. The drama.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fight tonight.
Yeah, loving basketball
game.
The Lynx and Phoenix game is gonna be something. Everything is gonna be a movie, but Asia, I'm glad that it was unanimous. If it would have been anything less, would have been uncivilized, right? It's not enough words. I hope the Aces value what they have and really recognize that they really are the 1988 Lakers and put the right pieces back around Asia for her to be able to have continued success. Because for as hard as she had to work to be unanimous to MVP, it didn't even have to be this hard for her. So up in the assist too. If Asia get to passing the ball, it's gonna be a problem. I gotta take this, y'all. Excuse me.
Got it. So you have it tonight. Let me know your picks. We got Phoenix and the Lynx. I think the Lynx are going to take care of business tonight, fam. As usual, not as usual. I just think they're ready. They're playing in a good groove. They got a good system. Phoenix. The question is, you watch Phoenix is like, where's the Phoenix? Their focus is inconsistent, and this is not a good time for your focus to be inconsistent. Liberty, not worried about Sabi. Okay. Liberty, not worried about it. So, and so much, are you saying Aces is going to, play through? Are they going to take it in how many games? What is your prediction for that much? Let me know. Some people have put that out there. I don't care who wins tonight. Just hope it ain't DT's last season. Well, White Wolf, it seems like the handwriting's on the wall when you got DT Appreciation Night and Bobblehead Night. That's pretty much, and you got your name on the practice floor. That pretty much time for you to know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
And they gave out GOAT T-shirts. They had the legends talk about you. They
send you a message in the bottle what you need to do.
So much. Aces in 3. I agree because we said, and I got to go back. I got to stand on business. We said Aces wasn't dropping a game in the offseason, in the playoffs. So that means we go 3-0. It's brooms out everywhere. Brooms out everywhere. Let's go.
So let's talk about this. So we also know that Caitlin Clark, unanimous Rookie of the Year due to injury of Angel Roy. And I got to listen a little bit of her hot takes in her exit interview, and very mature, very insightful things. So I appreciate the maturity already that she brings to that. Interesting to see the 6th player, defensive player. It'd be interesting to see where the rest of that comes out and see how that swings. What you have any thoughts or who you feel put themselves in position? What players put themselves in positions to earn that right, to earn the award? 6th player and defensive player.
So defensive player of the year, most improved player, MVP, to me, could have very easily been Asia Wilson for all of those. Numbers say it. Most improved, MVP, defensive player of the year. I know they won't give them all of them. Dejanay Carrington deservingly got the most improved player. Didn't start any games last year. Started every game this year and beat the hell out of play defense with some of the best guards in the game. So I think Dejanay earned that. I also had Kennedy Carter in the running for most improved player, just coming back from out of the league to where she was at. I think Chicago finishes a little bit different. It may have been a little bit closer, but I'm okay with Dejanay getting that. Defensive player of the year now, still probably Asia. Dejanay was in the running. Dejanay was in the running for that for me. Ezzy was in the running for that. And I keep hearing people say Nafisa Collier. I have to go look at Nafisa's numbers.
I think they're gonna go. I think they're gonna give it to Nafisa since she was number 2 for MVP. Yeah,
I don't understand that. I don't give out. Well, since you was number 2, I don't do that. If I swept all the medals, I'm taking all the medals home. That's just how I am. I don't do. You know, so you can feel sympathy. Better. There's no sympathy, no empathy here. If you want to be the best,
I'm not saying she should get it. I'm saying how they.
Yeah, I don't do sympathy.
The system.
I take that back. I do sympathy, but not in sports. There's no sympathy in sports.
Right.
What am I being sympathetic about? Your ass didn't work hard enough. Sympathy. I worked harder. I outworked you. You got to outwork me. Nobody outworked Asia this year.
Oh, since you beat her out for MVP, then you're so.
You know, well, we will. Since we, I have no understanding for that. And to me, as a player standing on business, if you watch what she did, you wouldn't even take your ass up there and get that trophy. You didn't earn it. You didn't earn it.
Not in your right mind.
Ain't no way you can stand up there and take that trophy. But 6th player. Sixth
player of the year. I can't even. I gotta come back to that.
At one point, it would have been Kennedy Carter.
Until she.
Because Kennedy was coming off the bench.
She had to start after a while. She had to. Well, it would have been Jordan, so they moved her to start, and then took her back. Jordan Horston.
Could have been Jordan too. But the stayed in that role, for some reason, I think they'll give it to Marina Mabry.
Mabry? You think they're going to give it to Mabry? But she
coming off the bench in Phoenix. I mean, in Connecticut, ain't she?
Yeah.
Look at the numbers she's putting up.
Did she start some games, though, in Chicago?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. She was a starter in Chicago.
So she started some games, so that takes her out of
that. Bree Wayne, you like Hayes. Okay. You like Hayes. All right. Okay, I'll take Hayes.
Tiffany Hayes.
No awards for Kennedy is just criminal. Not shocking though. I agree. Consistent 6-man minutes that's the problem. Much. I think that's our problem. It's like who is it? Who either because the 6 players that I'm thinking of all started at some point this season.
Most improved. So, you got to get a Kennedy Carter there.
So it looked like they're gonna give Sophie Cunningham 6th Player of the Year, but Hayes, Phoebe, Sophie. If I had to pick between them, it would be Tiffany Hayes, then Phoebe, then Sophie.
Okay.
It would be Hayes, Phoebe, then Sophie. Sophie wouldn't. And I'm probably being biased against Sophie because Sophie was chirping at Rakia, so I'll be honest.
Well, a fake black belt.
Yes, who are you chirping at? What's goody, Mike Jink? What up, fam? Just checking in while clocking out. Appreciate that, y'all. Which time will we be going live tonight? What time? The games tonight start at what? 7:30.
7:30. Eastern Standard Time. 7:30.
7:30. And we are working on the co-host show for Thursday night at 8.
Okay.
All the coaches, all the hosts, everybody on together.
Let's go.
Sophie's scary ass don't need it. It's not a show until the agents show up. It's just I don't feel like it's a show until the agent come with a hot take. LL, what's good? What's going on, fam? Ken would have had 6-man if she wasn't forced into the starting lineup because of the starting guard play. You know what I mean?
True.
Kennedy should have been most improved player. She missed the whole year and came back dropping 20-some a game. Yikes. But I think that, Thursday coaches panel, we're going to hang out. Coaches plus, not just coaches, MJ Lover, and Juju too. We not all coaches, but the coaches in the building. Because of the time, because of starting guard play. Ken, would have had 6-man. I agree. Kennedy should have been most improved. She missed it. I think because Kennedy was out for a year and they didn't know what to expect coming back. But I also think, welcome to HDI TV, Dejanay Carrington didn't start a game last season. He started every game this season. Internet coaches, Juju. Juju definitely. Okay, Juju's a coach. I would call Juju a coach. I don't know. By default. I'll try to be there for 30 minutes. Jeffrey, appreciate you coming hanging out, man.
He's an internet coach.
Carrington is one of the most improved coaches. Coach is a real coach. Yeah. Everyone, you gotta watch coaches interview. Coach, he's a real coach, not just an internet coach. Now, Coach Rowe is not a athletic coach, but also a coach. Also a coach. Certified coach. So.
Life coach.
Got all kind of coaches around, Bree Wayne. Got all kind of coaches around. What else you got, Coach, before we get ready to get out of here?
Man, so we already talked about that. The JJ Carrington, you got your picks for tonight. We're going to be back at 8 o'clock because we're celebrating Frizz. We're going to have our tubathon all week. Tubathon. Hit the cash app. The cash app.
Oh yeah, let me drop the cash app.
It's
our anniversary. 1 year.
It's our anniversary.
We celebrating all weekend.
We got quite a question.
Expanding what is going to make it grow more is changing the draft eligibility and not having to wait like the men's. I totally disagree with that. Crank that. I totally disagree with that. Changing the draft eligibility and not having to wait like the men does not help this league grow. This league isn't at a point where it can even afford to play the players that they have now. So for players to start popping out at early doesn't help this league at all. I don't think so. I think that's what took away from the development. I think what had the players that are coming to the league that are ready is that they had 4 years. And that they took those 4 years. Yes, 4 games today. Phoenix, Indiana need to just go home. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's when to go home.
We're gonna watch these games today.
When to go home.
But
play or be off. One of the two. You gonna keep playing?
Mock draft. We are scheduling mock draft for this weekend. We are trying to figure that out somewhere around boxing. We got a big boxing weekend coming up. Bumgardner out of Detroit is boxing. Got some women's boxing coming up, so that's gonna be fun. I definitely don't think what makes it grow is changing the draft eligibility so that they can come out. I think what helps this league grow is getting more money, getting more sponsors, expanding the teams, expanding the rosters, making it so kids can come just straight out of high school or 1 year, one and done out of college. I don't think helps the quality or the product that's on the floor right now. But y'all let me know. I don't see that as a benefit to the dev at all.
Well, at the time, the one and done, because there was no NIL, and so there were players that needed that money.
Oh yeah, I get that part. Yeah,
so if you think back of the historical context of the one and done for the men's versus women's, it was based off what the NCAA rules were then and the financial situation, and people needed to take care of their family and take care of financial situations. So it was based off there not being an NIL.
Mm-hmm.
So if you could get a redo, it'd be smarter to NIL, and you'll have your college men's players more developed because they would stay at least 3 years to get it.
Flage is going to come into the WNBA, a millionaire, owner of acres, ready to play basketball, ready to just focus on basketball. The mock draft got Chicago getting the Nissan pow, pow, bow, bow. Game packs, game Glocks, game Glizzies. Let's go. I like a Nissan pow pow to the sky. Or they could just take a page from Dawn Staley and adjust. I'm not a CC hater, but I think she wasn't ready and 100% for WNBA. She seems to blow out badly when she's under stress. The stress part blows out. Yeah, she crashes out.
It's not about ending. It's about being able to support yourself.
It doesn't end. It becomes a NIL doesn't have that. I know that it turns into an endorsement. I've never questioned that, but there's no reason for me to rush to the WNBA because NIL is in college. I can continue to grow, develop, get my body where it needs to be, finish being a kid, enjoy being in college, and then go and be an adult. I don't have to rush to be an adult for the money. I can come in with the bread.
Oh, they call you out, Juju. Say you switching up your mock draft from last night.
Same people need to get that degree and more development 1 year and done. Not it. I agree.
That paper, that degree is sometimes more important than the paper you're making right now.
And I don't even know if it's a degree as much as it is the experience and being able to build that network in college. You'd be surprised what that network would do for you later on in your life. So, yeah, I get it. I'm rushing to the WNBA for $75,000 a year for what? For what?
Look, and next week I'm gonna be on fries. You know what I
mean? and then, like it's only 144 spots. So who all is just popping out and going? Like who's popping out and going? Like 36 rookies got drafted this year.
You said 12 kept jobs.
12 kept jobs, but how many of them did you talk about?
4 or 5? 5.
How many of them made it? How many of them made an impact?
4.
Now, name me the freshman that could have that was better better prepared to come do what the rookies did in this season of the W.
A freshman that was better prepared.
A freshman. Tell me the freshman. And who y'all gonna say? Juju Watkins? Juju Watkins was ready to come take over the Dub this year? Don't do that. Could come and have an impact for sure. But be a better Juju than she could be with 4 years at USC coming into this league? Stop it. You don't need to change the age requirements. Look at the NBA. It's bad basketball. Keep the age the same for the women, please. Exactly. And don't do one and done. One and done got the league international. In a minute, we ain't even gonna know the players in the NBA. Because it ain't gonna be none of our one and done players. That's to rush their ass over to the league. If they rush to the WNBA, we're gonna have a lot more Danas out there with their dribbling asses. I'm not liking that mock draft. The last thing we need is another wing that doesn't shoot threes. If it's not Raven, give me Olivia and Pow Pow. Okay. Woo woo. What up? Welcome to HDI TV. No LOL. Juju not ready. Juju's not ready. But Juju was the freshman of the year. So that's why I picked Juju. I know that Juju's not ready. Juju knows that she's not ready. And that's my point about one and done. One and done would have had Juju in the league this season. Juju would have a hard time with the physical play. Juju deserves those 4 years to be able to develop, to be able to come to the league. And Juju's going to come a multi-millionaire to the league. A multi-millionaire to the league. Mark my words. A multi-millionaire to the league. With her nerd wallet deal. Players are going overseas to avoid college and learn to play professional, the men. That too.
Good take.
But at the same time, when you look at the NBA, how many names do we name as superstars in the league or faces of this league before you really get to a U.S. born one and done? Before you get to LeBron, Jokic, Antetokounmpo, Luka the Don, Joel Embiid. What I'm saying. One and done does what? Sky keep Michaela. Would they get Anissa? Good question. I love that, Teddy. If they keep Michaela, and I think that they should keep Michaela, you really don't need Anissa. You can do something different there. What her nerd wallet hollering? That's right. You hear me? Nerd wallet with her nerd wallet. You hear me? Multi-millionaire will show up in the league a multi-millionaire. Excuse me, you're 75,000, or even with the TV deal. Excuse me, you're 300,000, 500,000. I'm a multi-millionaire. And I ain't got a degree yet.
There you go.
For what? Hey, be smart, young people. Be smart. These people that came before you fought for that NIL for a reason.
A reason.
And did Eddie O'Bannon and Charlie O'Bannon ever get their money? Did they ever get their NIL money? Because I think they started this whole damn thing, didn't they?
They started this back in the late 90s.
Eddie and Charles said, hey, why are we not getting paid? What's Nerd Wallet? Is it just a smart wallet? I'm unsure. So Nerd Wallet helps with investments. Juju got a NIL deal from Nerd Wallet, and they are helping her invest the rest of her NIL money and helping her like roll out this financial literacy, financial educational kind of like program for players and young people in general, which I think is a really dope thing. If Angel develops her shot and ball handling this offseason, could you see her at the 3, Anissa at the 4, and Miller at the 5? I can see Angel at the 3, period, and it doesn't have to be Anissa at the 4. But yeah, I mean, you can see Anissa at the 4, Miller at the 5. But you could also maybe see Angel at the 3 and Kiki Iriafen at the 4.
Yeah.
Whew, talk to me about that.
Wow. Good point.
Angel, Iriafen, Camilla. Talk to me about that. Sky needs shooting again, knows financial literacy and education, and they help the average saver too. Oh yeah, for sure. Angel's a future 25 and 10, and Camilla's a walking 25 and 20. For sure. Easy. So yeah, no, I love the way that the WNBA is growing. Yeah, we all need a nerd wallet, LL. I love that the way the dub is growing. Like me and Juju were talking about that. Like you couldn't grow up and be a professional basketball player in our lifetime from a women's perspective. So to see it 28 years now, 28 years old, just let this thing keep going. But let's be right. Once she gets the calls and hits the free throws, baby, Angel will be in the MVP conversation. Oh yeah, she's in the MVP conversation. Fire, Iriafen. You hear me? Iriafen. Something different. I don't think they're thinking about it. And that, to me, that's a kind of got a Teresa Witherspoon kind of feel to it. You know what I mean? It just seemed kind of spicy. I don't know. I think I like Iriafen to the sky.
I think it sounds great. So we've been on here. It is a 1-year Sess Talk anniversary Tubathon all week.
Tubathon.
Bless the Sess. Hey, without you, there's no us. We appreciate you being on. Some of you with the grab and go lunch. Hey, we want you to know. Hey, pass on the act of kindness so they can pass it on to another, and so we can change the world one
act of kindness at a time. Okay? Be great in your preparation. Become excellent in your performance. Champion mentality.
It's 1 year. 1 year. 1 year I've been clicking this thing on. I ain't going nowhere now. Y'all let me stick around 1 year. Oh, y'all in trouble now. I don't know. We're back at I don't know what time because I gotta catch up with MJ.
You said 8. Did you say 8, right?
Yeah, for sure. It was 7:30 for the game. I gotta figure out Seth Talks bets.
Okay.
MJ. I don't know.
Okay.
It'll be coming.
Daddy Long Dog.
Mr. Daddy Long Dog himself. Big Daddy Long Dog himself.
Prop master flex.
Prop master. Ghost
face picker.
Drop those coins, y'all, for the anniversary celebrations for Sess. Appreciate you, Juju. Wow. I didn't think about that, Sess, having a big lineup, something like the Sun, but more athletic and versatile. I'll be thinking about it, y'all. Erie Alpha. So, and nobody's really talking about Erie Alpha. They talking about Paige. They talking about Anissa. I think Kiki going to Dallas and Paige get drafted by the Sparks. I can see that too. I don't know that helps Dallas, but I can see that too, Bree Wayne. But I'm back sometime. Got to give an info for Sess Talks Bets. And then for sure back for 7:30 for the game. Y'all pull up, come hang out. Wednesday coming. Appreciate y'all. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Stay tuned. Talk soon. We out.
Mm-hmm.